Some rare stamina.
That one's in there, and it's a full count. Acuna wants to challenge. Still 2 challenges left for them. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Man at first, one away. Late swing, foul to the left. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Austin Riley. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. And the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
The 0-2. Center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Riley takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Third baseman Edmundo Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. That one ripped, but foul. No score here in the 2nd. Gets the call. And the count is 0-2. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Got him. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch, regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy, but on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a 2-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ha-Seong Kim. Foul ball there. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And there's
That's
the ball. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So
Take your base.
walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in easily.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Now the 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Kim gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
One out man at first. Here's the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one.
Nope, ball.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Kim rounds third, headed to the plate. The relay throw, and he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man at second. Swings through the sweeper. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Brett Wisely. In there, and it's 0-1. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Stretches out and hauls it in. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Trying to bunt his way on. Picks it up with the bare hand, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
This was the perfect spot to drop the bunt for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and look smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done. And the defense right there stood no chance.
Here's JT Realmuto. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in.
Looked like that four-seamer just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Kind of makes me wonder if that was a cross-up or maybe just way more run than he was expecting. Either way, he should have had it.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. One now. Swing and a foul out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's inside. Ball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He's safe.
No, he's in there. Safe.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. One on, nobody out, a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at-bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Justin Crawford will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Real Muto runs.
Yeah.
Pitching for a strike to second, but way too late. Safe there. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Hey,
Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away.
that's a ball.
And that one almost hit him. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That missed. That's a ball.
Now the tag at third, and they got him. They limit the damage here. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one. All even at 1 apiece. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Set for the bottom of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball.
Pretty
That's
standard
high, that's a ball.
high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Off the plate.
Outside, ball.
And it's 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swung up, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Matt Olson blasts one out. It's his 8th home run of the year. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singy, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7, but the moment it was over, it was time for baseball. Ronald would play until his mom yelled for him to come home for dinner.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 3-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
That's a ball.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Swing and a pop-up. One away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here comes Austin Riley. Flied to center his first time. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Ball.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One out. Runner at second. Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate.
Yeah, the biggest storyline coming in was just how hot he's been. Haven't seen it yet today, but it's still early, Boog.
Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone.
No, that's
bullpen
down.
Action
Ball.
for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Sugar warming up as well. That one fouled off. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Riley, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And there's a fly ball deep right field, carrying well. And it's off the top of the wall. Riley comes in to score. The throw to second is offline.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. A double and a run scored his first time up. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are goes down looking for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back at Truist Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. On the outside corner, 0-1. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more.
That's a ball.
That one almost got him. And a 2-1 on the way. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first in time.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Here is Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Harper with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In there at the knees. 0-1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2. And a 1-2. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Kyle Farmer.
This one in the air, center field. Marsh settles under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Brett Wisely.
Here.
Wisely, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
Outside. That's a ball.
Stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Ball. That's up.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that misses.
That's down.
And that's ball 3. Ronald Acuna Jr. would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Fastball for a strike at 95. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Orion Kerkering taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Acuna now. He's already homered here in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes. He must have been looking for something else, because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. One left for Atlanta, but they lead it 4-1. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 4-2. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Trey Turner now.
Ha!
The 0-1. Popped up. That one gets down for a hit. And a man aboard. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good.
Turner runs on the ground. And that one finds its way through.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. JT Realmuto steps in.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On the first, he beats it, and a run scores.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
1 out man at first. Now, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time. Quick move to first. Realmuto back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
Tying run is at first, and we're in the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
0-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford.
That's the ball.
And
That's
the first
inside.
pitch misses for ball one. Real Muto leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Back-to-back
That's
fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies 3. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin.
Gets under it and pops it up. Sosa has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman.
So here's Riley now. 1 for 2. Just
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Now a jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Ha-Sung Kim digs in now.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but
That's in,
today
ball.
he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track.
Two down, nobody on.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Ground ball left side.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses way outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. But they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
high fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-1.
Ball.
Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Robert Suarez up and loosening in the pen. Kinley getting loose as well.
That's inside.
Catcher
Ball.
challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge.
A
Ball
rare three-ball
outside.
count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And ball
That's
four
ball
there.
four.
Tying
Runner take
run
the base.
is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Reynaldo Lopez out of the game. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves, Joey
Number
Wentz.
33.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
No outs. Runner at first. Bryce Harper, the next to hit.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Billy, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Pitches in there. Strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The Phillies with the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Would have lay off that pitch down.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Called out on strikes.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Schwarber off of first with 2 away.
Nope, ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 5-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
Trey Turner at the plate.
Ball. Ball.
This to third. Jumps, throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 5-4 ball game. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chase Sugar.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. It gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
And he takes a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Keller also throwing. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Line drive. And there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop,
Kyle Farmer getting ready to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
There's a strike. The Braves with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crawford settles under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Brett.
Next to hit, Brett Wisely. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Crawford under it, and that's the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail it 5-4.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This is Bryson Stott. He's 2 for 2.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Ball. Take one.
Right back to him on the mound. Throw to first in time.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher JT Realmuto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. That's a strike.
2.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Hee-haw.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Olsen. And Garcia is out. And the Phillies are set down in order. It's the Phillies 5 and the Braves 4.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Alvarado.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Is Matt Olson down? Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here, and that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That's the ball.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That's the ball.
Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swung on, popped up left side. And there's one away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Acuna
That's
in
the
the
ball.
box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-1.
Ball.
The Phillies holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one
That's the ball.
misses. 3-1 now.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Rip, but it curls foul. Payoff pitch. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Line drive, foul right into the dugout. Yikes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Turner should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jose Alvarado gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Brad Keller.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Austin Riley. 1 for 3.
That's the ball.
Typically,
outside.
the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Hee-ha!
Here's a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Two now. That one
Nope,
missed.
ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ha-Sung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance
That's ball
there.
4. Take your
Able
base.
to take the walk. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Second baseman.
Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim.
It's getting late, Boog. He's not really going to go over, is he? Every time we talk someone up, it's like the baseball gods tune in and laugh.
Ball 1, no
ball.
strikes. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. To the left side, but it is well fouled. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Outside
Ball
with
outside.
the breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the 3-1. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. And that'll load
Take
the
your baseball
bases.
four.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
That one outside. Ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
2 outs. Bases are full. And that's off
Ball
the outside edge. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Fouls away the first offering. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a pop-up. Sosa settles underneath it. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And the Braves will strand 3. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Back here in Atlanta, ready to begin the 8th. Justin Crawford now at the plate. And a bunt towards
Foul
3rd.
ball.
And foul ball. Here's your 1. This one in the air center field. Dubon on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Ball.
Man, that got him square in the mask. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Aaron Bummer is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Braves,
on here, Robert
number
Suarez.
75.
Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Suarez.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
No, that's inside. That's a ball.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Braves 4. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Banks. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Digging in, Mauricio Dubon.
Center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's a strike.
That's
ball,
a
that's
really
it.
good take. He's really
No, that
tightening
missed.
up
That's
his
the ball.
hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that one moves his feet.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Out towards right center field. Garcia heads after it. Dives, but it's off his glove. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Boog, that's a great job of just getting to the ball, let alone getting the glove on it. I'd have been shocked if he made that catch. Great effort on that play.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming on to pitch run for Atlanta, Eli White opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Kyle Farmer will hit next. And that's outside.
No, that's out.
And that's ball one. That to right. One away.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Brett Wisely.
One out man at first. Here's the left fielder, Brett Wisely. And Chris, what about the stolen base to try and get the tying run into scoring position?
It's definitely in play, and you want to see it early in this count.
Tap foul at the plate.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Matt Olson up to the plate. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Braves 4. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. We go to the 9th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. And there's the strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Hee-haw! Strike two. Ball.
The 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Sosa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. This one popped up. Out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
Here's Trey Turner.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And the 0-1. Runner on the move.
That's
Pitches
the ball low.
Throw
No,
to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. That one in triple digits.
And
outside
that's
ball.
awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That was the emergency hack right there.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 3.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Now pitching for
Back
Philadelphia.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Joan Duran.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, one-run game. Ronald Acuna Jr. getting ready to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And on the the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now, Drake Baldwin. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The Phillies trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Gets him to chase after that one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. That's outside. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
One-run game, bottom 9. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So it's their last chance in this one. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Just
No,
missed.
that's down. Ball.
Duran looking to reach double-digit saves on the year. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
He's up to triple digits with that save. 100 for his career now, and he's become an artist when it comes to closing out ball games.